So one of the things that I do during the demonstration would be to hold the device with the button and touchpad close to the person's eyes. In fact, I even have them bring their hand up and touch the touchpad, for instance. So I might explain to them that with their finger they can put feel the round touchpad, and that we're going to use a gesture called a swipe. And so swiping means using that finger to swipe backwards or in towards to zoom in, and out towards to zoom out. So it's fairly simple to use. That's one of the great things about the IrisVision, is the simplicity. Right above the touchpad is a button that sticks out. We call it the mode button. And then there's another button that's fairly flat. We call it the home button. And so those two are the main buttons that you would use to change the scene inside the device. The first thing that a person would do when they place the unit on would be to, they'll see a screen that says the word focus on it. And the focus button is at the very top. And so I have them actually feel the manual wheel that goes back and forth. And what that actually does is, as you watch it closely, is the phone actually comes out and goes in a little, and that gives the distance between the magnification lenses, one for each eye right here, and it actually would give about 2 diopters one way or the other for persons who need a little bit extra correction. It does not correct for astigmatism, however. The other consideration would be sometimes persons, I ask them if they have any motion sickness from time to time. And it seems like about 1 out of 10 people tell me that they've had motion sickness. So instead of placing the unit on the person's head with the straps, I tell them it's perfectly fine just to bring the unit up to their eyes, and then maybe for 20 or 30 seconds, and then go ahead and bring it down. Look around the room, and then try that several times. Because I think what happens is when you strap it to your head, your eyes and your brain don't know really what's going on, and if you're getting a little motion sickness, it could be startling at first. So just by making this small accommodation, it really does help a lot of people. Most of the research on this has shown that within a day or two, if a person's been testing out the IrisVision, that they get over that sensation of motion sickness. The other consideration with the straps is they do adjust with a velcro, one on either side, that go around the head, and then there's a strap that goes from the top all the way to the back of the head. So obviously the goal is to make sure that it's pretty level when it's on the person's head. We had one younger woman who had the device like this, and she was claiming that all she could see was the floor. So what we had to do is tighten that strap to just make sure that the head unit was nice and level.